What's up, guys? It's me, Razo Munchausen. Sorry for the late upload today. I was gonna upload yesterday, but some stuff came up. But what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try and upload these videos maybe every 3 to 4 days, or however long it may take me to do the theories and everything else like that, and get my stuff straight before I come. Even though I tell you now, I don't have paper in front of me. Like, this is all stuff that's cut from my head and things that I remember and studied for a long time now. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this one, because this gave me so many nightmares. Like going through YouTube comments about some of the previous KOF games and how, people really like the Bernstein family, Bernstein, whichever one. I think call him Bernstein, we'll call Bernstein and his legacy. Especially Adelheid. Oh my god. There's so many Adelheid lovers out there. So many. So for all of you out there who really love the Bernstein name and Rugal and Adelheid, but mainly Adelheid and Rose, you're probably going to enjoy this video. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a few seconds or a minute. Who knows? And, well, see you guys soon. And I hope you enjoy this theory, KOF 14 theory. What's up, everybody? It's me, Razo Munchausen, and welcome to another KOF 14 theory. This is theory number 3. Theory number 3, right here. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to split this into just like one whole thing or a 2-part video. And hang on a second, it's really loud back here. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to split this up into just one full part or 2 parts. By the end of the video and stuff, we'll see. But anyway, let's get this going. So today I'm going to be covering the Bernstein legacy. So yes, Rugal's legacy. As y'all know, Rugal was introduced in KOF 94 as the first boss of the game, and has left his mark on gamers everywhere. Returned in 95 for his final moment, got killed. Returned in 98 for the Dream match, and then 2002 and 2002 Team match as well, including some spin-off KOF games. In 2003, we were introduced to 2 new characters. His children. What the heck? No, stop this. Anyway, before I was interrupted, oh yeah, in 2003 we were introduced to 2 new characters. His children, Adelheid and Rose. Adelheid Bernstein appeared as a boss. In fact, if you don't remember how he looks, here it is right here. There you go. Adelheid and his sister, Rose. Now, once you beat him, he apologizes and such and says that he was just trying to continue his father's legacy. Well, that's interesting, because your father was a psychopath. But anyway, Adelheid, compared to his father, is very sensible, much more polite, and in a way is pretty noble in his own right. Now, his sister follows more of her dad's path, and is pretty psychotic in most cases, like very dangerous, very deadly, and so on. She's insane. She is the epitome of insane. And God, she's weird. I'm not gonna lie. She's a very disturbing person. But anyway, I found a picture that might interest you guys. It's something that someone pointed out on here. So right now, what you're looking at is Adelheid. Well, if you can see, I wish I could zoom in on this picture. Hang on a second. Give me a quick moment. Alright, there you go. I full screened it. Now, this caught me by surprise, because I was just scrolling through KOF 14 pictures one day, and I came across this. Now, if you look at Adelheid's glove, you see an R, which stands for Rugal, his father's signature letter, basically. Now, as you see, this person drew a circle, a line, a square box, and another circle right here, pointing to an A. That's on this building in the background of KOF 14's arenas. and that same A is also on the ground. Now, as you all know, the last person, really the last boss who really did this, was none other than Rugal in KOF 94-95. Because he had a giant R as a flag. He had a giant R on his flag, on his ship, and everything else like that. Now here we have this A-type thing, even though it's weirdly shaped and all. Ain't really drawn. We have an A there. Now, if I recall, Edelheid said he's trying to continue his father's legacy and pick up from where he left off in the black market and so on. So, here's my question for you guys: could it be possible that Edelheid is now the main one responsible for this KOF 14 tournament? Because if he is, oh my goodness! I already stated that I believe that this new saga is going to do with the Orochi saga. So what does that have to do with Edelheid? Well, let's think about it. Rugal made his appearance in the Orochi saga back in 94 to 97. Some people say 95 to 97, but I just cut out from 94 to there. So yeah. So Rugal had a part to play in the Orochi saga as well because he had Orochi's power. Now we see here that there's an A on this building along in the arena itself. Like right there on the ground. I can't point to it because you can't see my mouse. But yeah, so that's one thing to take into consideration. That Edelheid is now leading this tournament, and let's face it, he does have leader type qualities. He could sponsor a tournament if he wants to. In KOF 13, it was his sister who sponsored it and started it. And plus, for everyone who's like, why doesn't Edelheid have a bigger role? Well, guess what? This new saga might be where he has a bigger role in. Because in the Ash saga, he was the secondary hero, the secondary protagonist. So, who says in this game he won't be... He might be the new anti-hero, he may be the new antagonist, or the protagonist, we don't know. But, to me, that's one interesting thing, like an Easter egg in a trailer that someone caught and that I missed completely. God, I really sound like I have a lisp on here. Yes. But yeah, so that's one thing to point out. Two, I mean, personally, since Edelheid is about 17, 18, I can't remember his age, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? That he had been born while Rugal still had the Orochi power. So this was brought up to me by someone I talked to constantly, Fairy Princess. Yeah, Fairy Princess, or was it? No, Princess Fairy. Princess Fairy, that's what it was. Princess Fairy, thank you for kind of putting this out to me about Edelheid. That he may have Orochi's power. Because think about it, if you play through KOF 11 through Edelheid and whoever else he had to his team, when he's talking to Magaki mentions Orochi, he's like, I can't ignore that name. So Edelheid obviously knows about Orochi. He obviously knows about his father's obsessiveness about Orochi and its power. So Edelheid is more than aware of Orochi's existence. So that's another thing to take into consideration. And the fact that he could very much inherited some of Orochi's power, although he does not display any uses of it whatsoever. But then again, maybe he hasn't unlocked it yet, and maybe this new saga we're going to see him use it to some of its potential. Because as we know, those who aren't born with it, those who aren't, don't have any Orochi blood in them, they can't use the full extent of Orochi's power. So we may end up getting an Omega Edelheid at some point. Who knows? People carry the character of Omega Edelheid as a new character, but we just might now get one for KOF, for a new KOF song. And it's KOF 14, so 20 years since Rugal's, demise, and oh god. possible that Adelheid is not the only Bernstein we have to worry about now? Oh no. Oh god, this... oh no. I do not want him to come back. Oh god. I just had a pretty scary thought appear in my head. Again, this is also thanks to Princess Fairy. Not like blame-wise, but this is also thanks... Seriously, why did you bring this up to me? You guys remember how I made a comment stating that that SNK for the main KOF series never teases their dead characters and cameos? Well, she pointed out to me that in KOF 13, Rugal made a cameo appearance. Rugal, as in the guy who exploded at the end of 95? Yes, him. Made a cameo appearance. Oh no. Oh god. Hang on, let me look around to make sure he's not. Okay, I'm good. No just like cutters that cut me open. Oh god. It would only make sense. Maybe is Rugal pulling the strings? Is he controlling his own son, manipulating him? Oh my god, this is... oh no, got a headache now. First off, because she said that he appeared to be speaking to him, but yet at the same time, Adelheid acknowledged that his father was dead. This is weird. Oh god, hang on a second. Oh god. Adelheid acknowledged that his father was dead in KOF 03. Acknowledged it, but now he's speaking to him all of a sudden? That doesn't seem right. Is Rugal going to use his son to continue from where he left off? To continue using Orochi's power? Or will Adelheid be the sub-boss for KOF 14 and Rugal appear as the main boss again? Now, let's face it, his first appearance was KOF 94. Came in, wrecked house, and stated, and pretty much made his name known. Appeared again in 95, surviving with the help of Orochi's power by himself back to life, since his hobby is resurrection. Came back, fought again using 80% of Orochi's power, tried to use a full 100% and blew himself up. And that was his last canon appearance. His last canon appearance, because the dream matches and ultimate matches do not count. But then he reappears again. And sure, he reappeared in spin-offs of KOF, like some of the Game Boy versions and Neo Geo Pocket Color, you know, stuff like that. He made appearances in the freaking spin-offs, but made a reappearance as a cameo in KOF 93, KOF 13. Oh my god. This is a good thing that I pulled this up just in case. Because, I mean, I admit, Rugal is one of my favorite characters. I mean, he might be a good dad, I don't know. But, oh god, this is a scary thought. Seeing this, oh, it just automatically went to it. I didn't even click on that. Oh god. Oh god. That face. If anything, this picture really scares me. This shows him in all his dark glory right there. This is gonna be crazy. This theory just took on a different turn. I was talking about his legacy, you know, just that was my focus, his legacy. Not, I didn't think that he might make a reappearance. This is just like, oh god, no, just zoom out. Oh, that's right. Wait, I can zoom in and out. But anyway, let me go back to Adelheid real quick, and then I move on to Rugal. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, that just sucks. Hang on. Let me see if I can... Dang it. Oh, come on. I can zoom in on Rugal, but I can't zoom in on this little piece of evidence right here. But anyway, I'm going to go still sit with Adelheid for a minute before I move on to Rugal. But anyway, Edohide is a skilled fighter just like his father. You know, knows some of his father's moves. Like, he knows how to do some part of the Genocide Cutter, just like one part of it, but he doesn't go the full thing. He knows how to do the Repuken, but instead of using his hands, he uses his feet. Repuken foot, you know, stuff like that. He also knows how to do his father's slam thing, where he can grab you and slam you to the wall and send that giant geyser of energy out of nowhere. But they know those moves. But what if he really does have the Orochi blood within him now, thanks to his father, and may be able to use the full extent of it? Well, almost the full extent, but so on. It's funny how this is starting to tie into my whole Orochi thing, my whole Orochi theory again. But could Edohide be continuing where his father left off, or is Rugal manipulating him somehow? I mean, the evidence is undeniable. I mean, look at this. Look at that scary dude. The scary dude who can resurrect himself. I mean, come on, just look at that face. That face says, I'm going to screw you over, no matter what. So, since Rugal is now a part of this, let's see. One of his hobbies is resurrection. Most people say that since, he tried to use full 100% of Orochi's power and kill himself with it, he can't come back. But what if, while dead, while in the grave, while in millions of pieces, in his afterlife, he somehow managed to master the full extent of Orochi's power? And let's not forget, KOF 94, then you got KOF 04, which is Maximum Impact, where we get Duke, who is almost like Rugal with some of his movesets, but isn't fully. And now you have KOF 14. Now you're probably thinking, like, what's with all the 4s? Well, 94, his appearance. 14, Duke's appearance with Rugal's movesets. I mean, 04, Maximum Impact. Duke's appearance with Rugal's movesets. Now KOF 14, kind of put those two together. It's been 20 plus years, 22 years since his first appearance. 21 years since his death. And then, oh man, so 2002 was his last non-canon appearance. So, So 14 years since his last non-canonical appearance. 14 years since his last non-canonical appearance, KOF 14. Oh God. God, no. Why did that have to pop up in my head? Again, very Princess Fairy. I'm so sorry I'm messing up your name. Princess Fairy brought up to me that Rugal made a cameo appearance. And like I was like, that's interesting, but this is, oh my God. Oh. What if the Rugal that we have now has mastered the full 100% of Orochi's power and knows how to use it to its full extent? This time he won't just have Omega Rugal, this time he really will have a God Rugal. Someone who's probably far worse than his SNK vs. Capcom 2 appearance. Mark of the Millennium. Oh man. And I thought God Rugal and Omega Rugal were hard enough. What if we get someone who's far worse than that? What if this Rugal is just, oh man, this is freaking scary. And to me, the fact that, 22 years since his last appearance, 14 years since his last non-canonical appearance, and now the game is entitled KOF 14. There's too many hints and evidence now pointing to the fact that Rugal might return. And that he may not see his son as truly fit to continue on his legacy, or is manipulating him from behind the scenes, making it seem like he's dead, or sending him images and stuff like that of him back in his old times. But Rugal could be pulling the strings of this new tournament, either being controlled by Orochi or trying to bring Orochi back himself this time. to take all of his power, because remember, Rugal can copy your power just by looking at you. He's just that good. He could drain you of your power and of your life if you wanted to. So, oh my god, this is freaking. Oh my god, guys, this is. There's no denying this. Rugal just might return. So that was today. Yeah, I'm definitely putting this into a part 2 because right now I'm just blown away. But like I said, for Ado Heights' case, I really believe that he may be the one who's doing this tournament, because that evidence that I showed you, that picture, there's just no denying it. That could be his signature right there. And that he may be the one who's leading KOF 14. As of right now, may be the sub-boss or final boss of the game. But I believe that this new saga might, just might, focus on the Bernstein family itself. Some people are like, oh, Kyo's not the main hero. No. What if Ado Hyde will be the main hero after KOF 14? If he appears, what if he's the hero? And we get to fight Orochi with him and Rugal. And possibly Orochi, Chris, Shermie, and Yashiro. Who knows? But anyway, guys, this is going to be part 1. But until next time, guys, I will see you soon. Love you all. Have a great day. Peace out, and see you in the next video. Oh, crap, so but anyway, okay, apparently it's still recording. I thought I stopped it. But anyway, so yeah, so part 2 coming up. I'll probably post part 2 on Monday or Tuesday, because those will be my off days, and I'll continue that on from there. So again, sorry guys, it just started recording again on its own. But again, love you all, have a great day, see you in part 2, and peace out.